What's up, Doc? In this video, we are talking about how to get more qualified leads, okay? Most of our guys get stuck here first, and it's because first they don't even understand often what it means to be qualified and how that applies to advertising, okay? So a qualified lead, very simply, is someone who has a condition that you could help, is motivated to get help, and has the financials to afford treatment, okay? So, there's a couple areas where I see guys typically get stuck. The first one is condition that you can help. Most people, especially if you're doing some sort of discounted exam, discounted treatment, you're often getting a lot of people who are just coming in to, say, try the program. They're just coming in to try chiropractic or whatever it is, right? And so you attract a lot of these people that don't have any intention of continuing care or getting, actual results from care. So they're kind of lacking that motivation as well, and they don't even have a condition. So that's usually where I see most of our guys get stuck. And, maybe they show up, maybe they don't. There's not as much commitment then also to actually show up to that appointment. So, if Monday morning comes around when they have their appointment, and something they were drinking the night before, they were doing whatever, they slept in or what have you, they might not be as motivated to come in because it's not as important to them. They were just trying it anyway. It was just like a gimmicky thing. So I see a lot of guys get stuck there first. And then as far as financials, you have to get very clear on the people you don't want, why you don't want them, and go ahead and disqualify them there. So if it's an insurance-based practice, often that's very easy to disqualify or qualify. And if it's cash, a lot of people just don't understand how to actually go about doing that. Because of course you still want to get leads, and you still want to get people coming in, but they have to be able to afford what you're doing. So it's pretty important. Now, how you go about getting more qualified leads from our experience is number one, market conditions, okay, and educate in the advertising. So a lot of guys skip this step and they just go broad stroke thinking they're going to catch everything, but instead get very specific, as opposed to having one campaign that fits all, have 10 campaigns that are very narrow and focus on those. So, maybe you have a sciatica campaign, a neuropathy campaign, a knee campaign, a migraine campaign, whatever it is. And get very specific with each of those and just have a full campaign dedicated to those and do a lot more education, okay? So you're going to differentiate yourself then completely from other offices, so you'll still get a lot of leads, and you're going to be getting the people that already have the condition and are motivated to get help. And then as far as financials, if you're an insurance-based practice, like I was saying, you could put that in the advertising and disqualify for those insurances that you can't or won't accept. For cash, often you could disqualify some of the insurances where the people are typically low quality, can't afford it. That's a good strategy. You could talk to them over the phone and disqualify them strictly by getting questions and really diving in about the financials. And some of our guys will just put the price right up front. You could just put the pricing in the advertising. So there's another strategy there. So there's a couple ways to do it, but I hope that helps, and I hope that helps your understanding of driving quality leads. If you have in the past had challenges driving quality leads, I would look back at the campaign, and I would guess that it's going to fall into some of these categories that I described. So hope that helps.